That's not usually my problem. These days, my problem is very simple. It's trying to find a place in my house where I can masturbate without somebody bothering me. And that's really difficult. There's nowhere to go anymore. She's got her mother staying with us, too, in the guest room, and I'm on the streets now. I got nowhere to go. Like, now I know when I see a guy in the West Side Highway jerking off in plain daylight, that's not a homeless guy. That's a married man right there. He's got nowhere to go. Fuck it. Fuck you. Go ahead and look, man. I got nothing. What else am I going to do? It's not fair, man. I'm 37 and I own my home. I should be able to just stand in the living room. How you doing, honey? Good morning. But I can't. I got to hide. I'm down in the cellar by the boiler like a troll down there. Just fucking miserable as shit. That's what it's like. Masturbation doesn't bring much joy to guys. Women seem to like masturbating. They put flower petals on the pillow. They're like, ah, me, or whatever, you know. The guys are like, ah, shit, no, fucking, God damn it. Sometimes you find ecstasy, but it's followed by the deepest self-hate and depression you've ever felt. It's an amazing drop from way up here to this, like, oh, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with me? God damn it. I gotta get to work. I don't have time for this shit right now. But then you get married, now you gotta hide. And you have to. You have to hide. Because when your wife catches you masturbating, that's sad for the whole family. That's not a good moment in a marriage. She comes in the cellar. Oh, my God. And then she always wants to know shit about it. She always asks me stuff. My wife's like, well, do you think about me when you're doing that? What are you, fucking high? Why would I do that? What? I can think about anybody. That's magical. Why the fuck would I? I'm married to you. What do women really think their husbands are going, oh, my wife. Oh, yeah, that's fucking hot. Oh, yeah. Picking her up at the airport and getting yelled at. Oh, that's fucking hot. Yeah. Put it in the hamper, not on top, you idiot. Oh, I love when she talks like that. Yeah.
Anyway, I was watching the election bullshit, and I don't think either of these guys should be president, and because they're both rich. And I have a problem with that, because rich people don't know what it's like to be anything but rich. They have no idea, but see, poor people know what it's like to be rich. They know exactly what it's like, because they got it all worked out in their heads what it's going to be like when they're rich. Every detail. I'm going to live in a chocolate house, and I'm going to wipe my ass with live rabbits, and the whole fucking thing. But rich people don't fantasize about being poor. Why would they? Oh, I'm going to have to wait in line and take the bus. The bus is when you're really, that's when you know you're poor again. That's the fucking word. Fuck. I'm on the bus again. At least you can get off the bus. The subway, sometimes you get trapped down there, man. I never know where the fucking train is going. I have no idea where I'm going to end up when I get on a train. I get on the train, they make announcements, there's a dot on the side, but none of it adds up, really. The guy's like, this is a C train, but we're not making any C stops. If you want to go to 40, look, get the fuck off the train, first of all. We're not going wherever you're going. Get off. And everybody's like, ah, shit! So you see everybody break out of their trance. You know, they're all sitting there, and I gotta see, ah, fuck, motherfucker! That's where everybody loses it. I actually saw this. There was a guy who's like a priest, like one of these crazy, like homeless priests with a Bible saying, Jesus gave so that we could all have love, and ladies and gentlemen, this train is going out of service. Oh, motherfucking cunt! Jesus Christ! Fucking whore! Fucking bullshit! The worst is when they go express, like on a whim. They just decide, let's not stop anymore. This stopping is no fun. Let's just go until we hit a wall or something. And they tell you as the doors are closing, next stop 205th Street. And you got to try to act like not one of the people that shouldn't be on the train. You know. Oh, that's great. It's good. That's good. I want to get there quicker. Yeah, that's right where I'm headed. It's good news. You got to do that. You can't go, oh my God! I don't belong on this train. Help me. I'm afraid of that area. You just see all the people moving their wallets to the front pockets. Just going, what the fuck else? Fucking things. All right, I'm ready. It's a weird fear that, well, white people have. Nobody who's not white is at all afraid. I swear to God. No, I don't know that. But I know that all white people are, because it's like an automatic fear. Most white people live in New York all their lives, never go to Harlem, never even see it. It's like a beautiful place, never fucking see it. Because they're certain that as soon as you go to Harlem, someone immediately murders you. Like, it's just an automatic, someone just stabs you right in the face the instant you fucking cross 125th Street. Hey, how you doing? There you go. You know, that's all people in Harlem do. They just stand there waiting. They don't have any, like, busy lives or social lives. They just stand there waiting for lost white people to kill when they get there. People are so uptight about race, you know. But one thing you can say racially that nobody ever gets offended is white trash. It's the one term that when you use it, nobody gives a shit. When you say white trash, nobody ever goes like, hey, man, come on, why are you going to talk like that? That's not cool. Nobody defends white trash. You can be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. Hey, I saw the guy, he was white trash. And go, ha, fuck that guy. White trash piece of shit. Those people are hilarious. They're starving to death and live in trailers. Let's go shit right in their faces right now. I was in upstate New York recently, and people in upstate New York, pretty much all their lives are just shit there. I don't know if you've been up there, but you ever just drive through a whole town and they go, man, everybody's life sucks here. You can tell because if you drive through a town where people's lives are okay, they're walking around, they're doing stuff. You're going through these towns upstate New York, people are just standing in front of their houses like... I saw this guy with a sign. I was at a red light in this town in upstate New York, and the sign said, honk if you love America, right? And I'm looking at the guy, and well, who is this guy? What is he doing? He's just standing there. Where the fuck is that's his day? He went out and that's what he decided to do today? What kind of a day is that? And he looks at me and he's like angry because I haven't honked yet. And he's like, come on, honk, motherfucker. And he's like, oh, pissed off. And I decided, you know what? I'm not honking. Fuck him. Fuck him. He doesn't get to decide this rule. Who gave him the right to decide this, that the fucking... Fuck you. What if I go up to him with a t-shirt that says, lick my balls if you love Jesus? Come on, man, you gotta do it! What are you, a Jew? Lick him! Thanks a lot, folks. Good night. Enjoy the rest of the show.
How awful is that when your doctor rapes you? That's got to just be a horror. Who do you turn to?
Well, got the rape kit right there.
Yeah. You got to go back to him to stitch you up.
No, I went to get some dental work done, and they knocked me out, and I woke up with a sore throat, and I was really certain that somebody did me in the mouth.
Really?
I was sleeping. But the way I look at it is, if you have people come into your office and you're knocking them out, how do you not at least lick their face? How do you not give them the finger right to their face, lick their face?
Something.
Yeah, something.
We were talking about how doctors are they're just people. They're guys, they get a little worked up. And if you're a dentist and this beautiful woman comes in and now she's completely knocked out, you're alone in there.
We call it the perv switch.
The perv switch.
Everyone has it. Everyone has it.
And some people get turned on.
It makes people pervs. Opportunity does.
You're just sitting there with your little pick going, I've got a little bicuspid problem here. We're just I've got to see those cans. You just lose your mind and then rip her shirt open. And you got to fondle.
And you just
just lose everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start laughing at her boobs and...
She's unconscious? Yes, we got the number 8 molar on the top. I'm seeing the... Oh, gosh, I gotta grab her crotch. I just have... Click. She's unconscious right in front of you.
Of course. And then you...
Just breathing heavy and her boobs are just rising.
Yeah. They're heaving.
And you're just trying to control yourself.
I think that's how most men would use any superpower, you know? That's how we would use anything.
That's about as close to a superpower as you can get.
Yes, it is.
You are a knockout man.
Yep.
You can just, they come to you with the total knowledge that you will knock them unconscious, and that's it. You just got to make sure you button the shirt right. You ever button your shirt and it's uneven at the bottom and you go, oh, what did I do? You got to make sure you don't do that to her.
They always fumble and they put both breasts back in the same bra holster. They just fumble nervously.
Always a screw up.
They got to put it back quickly before she wakes up.
I woke up feeling like something had happened. I felt like dirtier in some way. And then I realized my bra was on where my panties belong and vice versa.
I had tapioca in my hair.
So when you're getting knocked out, if you're a woman, if you're getting knocked out by the dentist, you should write, you know, you pig on your boobs.
Or I have AIDS.
Yeah, welcome to the world of AIDS. Like you can get AIDS from looking at a sleeping woman's boob.
That would freak you out, though, if she had a message for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But you say, where do you draw the line? How about the guy that works, you know, at the funeral home, who's in the room by himself all the time, you know?
Well, those stories happen, too.
Those stories
That
happen,
guy, too. How do you not? How do you not?
It depends on how fresh it is, I think.
Yeah.
And how they died. If it's if it was a bad fire, you might want to let that one go.
I love how Jimmy says might.
You might, well, yeah, but then again, it's...
Then again, you know.
A lot of
No one's
sex is
looking.
curiosity, a lot of sexual urge. How many, you know, boobs that have been on fire have you seen?
Sure, what would it be like to have sex with beef jerky?
Yeah, exactly.
There's
Well, that's easy to find out.
a few guys decided they saw a woman's obit in the paper, and she was attractive. They found her grave.
Yeah.
We're in the midst of digging up her grave. One guy wanted to have sex with this dead woman. So he gets 2 of his friends who weren't going to have
friends.
Fellas, come on.
Yeah, come on. They were going to dig her up so he could take her home and have sex with her.
Wow.
And then,
based on the picture in the obituary.
and then the host from Dateline walked out. What are you doing here?
Are you going to have sex?
Oh, I was just going to dig her up and hang out with her.
Having sex with a corpse.
Why would you want to do that? I mean, I'm a pervert.
Why would you want to do
Well,
that?
those are good friends.
That's
you.
yeah.
No kidding.
That's the
You're gonna
word.
go, all right, look, dude, I understand, sure.
Yeah, I get it. You know, she is hot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to join you. I understand
I'll
she's your
help you.
chick, dude. You know, bros before dead hoes.
Dude, it's
I'll
tough.
do the digging and you can
It's
do
tough to
the
talk your friends into moving a couch when you.
Yeah, how the hell did they talk these guys into, you know, I want to dig up a chick because I want to have sex with her?
All right.
All right?
All right.
Ugh. Like, is there a point where you go, like, are they going to go for this? Like, you got to really know your friends.
Yes.
You had to have been through some other stuff. You don't just work yourself. You don't go right from, hey, you know, you want to go out, drink a few beers to, you know, dig up this dead chick so I could have sex with her.
And her friends go, is she having an orgasm or decomposing?
How do you break that to your friends? Like, do you say it as a joke? And like, as you're
And then
all
you start
laughing,
going, but seriously though.
but then you look and you're not laughing, you're staring at it over your beer.
Well, they must have some
With
history.
shovels.
They must have history. Like, well, come on, remember the time I helped you drink that homeless guy's urine? You know?
Yeah, there's got to be something in their history. All of them.
I helped you wipe that kid's blood off your bumper. All right, all right.
Remember?
right.
Dude, a hair, and you would have been caught on that bumper.
Hey.
And we helped you clean the whole thing up. All right.
At least the guy didn't want to have an orgy. You know how much digging that would have been that night?
Hey, let's go to Kelly in Syracuse. Kelly.
Hey boys, how you doing?
Pretty good, Kelly.
Aye.
I had a friend that when she was younger, she was molested by her older brother, and so she was going to a shrink in order to get help with that, and her shrink was molesting her.
Well, wait, how old was she that he was molested? Was she an adult or was she a kid?
She was a teenager when the shrink was. He was hypnotizing her and then molesting her.
Well, her brother didn't shrink. What was she wearing? I mean, you know, sometimes they bring it on themselves by the way they carry themselves and walk around.
You're not going to find sympathy here. You realize how hot that sounds, right?
I know.
Well, again, why be a shrink if you're not going to molest the vulnerable?
Why
You have
hypnotize
a
a woman if you
completely-
can't convince her?
Why hypnotize? That's the whole point of hypnotizing anyone is that they're a woman and you're going to touch their bodies with your penis. That's the entire point of the exercise.
So what ended up happening there, Kelly?
I think there just ended up being a lawsuit, but I figured you guys would find that pretty hot that she actually got molested.
You throw away the coin and just swing a bag in front of her face. You're getting sleepy.
How did he get caught?
He was molesting quite a few of his patients, actually.
Yeah.
It turned out that he was molesting quite a few of his patients.
But they were kids, though, or like 19-year-old, 18-year-old
sounds like she was grown up.
They were like 13, 14.
Oh, well, now I recant everything. Unacceptable.
All right, let's go to Matt. He's a dentist in Georgia. Matt, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
You know, I just have to, I'm on the way to work listening to you, and just brought back memories for just a second of this past summer when it's really hot outside. These, I don't know, these cheerleaders, they come in with these midriff T-shirts.
Oh, my gosh.
These frickin' gym shorts, and she's laying back in the chair.
Yeah.
I lay her back, and you know how their hip bones, how high, when they're skinny as hell, their pants kind of come up.
Yeah, they kind of ride on top, and you can see right down there.
Oh, my God, and I'm laying there.
He's a dentist.
And Mom's in the room with me. And,
good thing.
She's 17 years old. And I'm,
Who, Mom?
No. No. Mom's nowhere near. But
you know how the deities ride up?
Doesn't Mom know, though, when she's got a hot daughter like that? Doesn't she look at you when the kid's asleep and go ahead, man, I know. Go ahead.
She's sitting there daring me to. And, I mean, and I'm working. I'm kind of halfway looking down. And I look down, and her eyes are looking straight at me.
Yeah. You're thinking of a whole different root canal.
You know a dentist is up to something when they come in for a cavity and he pulls all her teeth?
Watch it out, guys.
Wait, dude, who was looking at you, the girl or the mother?
Well, no, the girl was looking at me. The mom was sitting in the corner of the room.
So you're taking peeks as you do your work there?
It's impossible. I mean, you're laying them back. They're laying essentially in your lap, and a lot of these ladies, they come in with low-cut blouses on.
Yeah, but see, you said in the summer in their cheerleading outfits, they don't wear cheerleading outfits. That was your fantasy, right?
Well, this guy's got a pervert switch that's very, very close to the surface.
We all do, though. All right, thank you, Matt. Let's say hi to Dane Cook. Dane!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, have you ever been molested?
No, but those are some great stories.
Yeah, gotta watch The Dentist.
We were talking about the perv switch. Everyone has one. You know, you get these stories in the paper where the dentist is molesting the patients when they're under.
My feeling on molestation is that, like, right around 3rd or 4th grade, like, it should just be mandatory you're molested.
And that way everybody will have dealt with it.
Everybody's got a fair deal. We've all been diddled somewhere or another, and we can all say, you know what, I know the feeling. Let's just move on. We got it.
Even fat kids?
No. Fat kids should not be molested. Just they have to go to therapy and cry about how nobody touched them. One more humiliation.
Well, you got to think
fat plate.
You got to think there were people growing up that wish they were molested, and no one paid attention to them.
Wish.
No one paid attention to them.
I don't think there'd be a wish.
Daddy, I'm going to take a shower now.
Go ahead, don't bug me.
Doing everything you can, and no attention's being paid.
I can't get the water temperature right. Could you help me? Ask your mother.
Man.
Damn.
When I was a kid, my grandmother goes, "What makes you so funny?" And I go, "A small penis." And my grandfather goes, "No, you don't have a small penis, but your brother does, right?"
Yeah, you got a left for that.
Yeah, you got a little. I think that was a courtesy laugh from Dane.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm
selling
out the go.
I was reading about Bill Gates, owner of Microsoft. He has $85 billion. Here's a guy who could lose $80 billion and still have 5 fucking billion. I would lose it really fast because I would do stupid shit with the money all the time. Like you know what you could do with $85 billion? You could buy every baseball team and make them all wear dresses for like $3 billion and still have 82 fucking billion. How do you not do that? How do you resist? I would do shit like that every day. One day I'd go out, buy all the pants in the world, every pair of pants, and just burn them. Fuck everybody. No more pants. Start over with making pants. They're all gone. I think all the time about shit I would do with $85 billion, though, man. You could pull shit that would last years for that. I always think about what I would do. I was thinking about this all day today because I'm a loser. I got nothing to do. I was thinking about how I would open a chain of pet food stores all over the country, and it would be called Shit-Ass Pet Fuckers. That would be the name of it. But it would be like Walmart, just huge Shit-Ass Pet Fuckers, big yellow sign. People working in there are rude to you. You walk in there like, get the fuck out of here, you idiot. They don't even let you come in. And if you get past that, dog food costs $1 million for one can. That's the price. Fuck you. You don't like it? Fucking screw. It's shit-ass pet fuckers. And also, if you come in, we'll fuck your pet. That's the rule. You don't even have to bring it. We'll fight it and fuck it. That's the way it's gonna be. Nobody will ever spend a dime at shit-ass pet fuckers, but I will keep it open for years and decades and never close. Keep expanding like we're doing great. Open a new one every day next to another one. Just surround every Starbucks with 5 shit-ass pet fuckers all facing each other. Just to enjoy people going, what the fuck? Why doesn't it close? Jesus. That place sucks, man. That is the worst pet store. I'm not paying $1 million for a can of dog food. That's clearly overpriced. And they fuck your pets. That's not appropriate to fuck people's pets. Come on. But they've been open for 50 years now. Damn those shit-ass pet fucker people.
And now we're going to move on to lot 7.
Okay, so this is very special. Okay, you get to make your Christmas card photo with Al Pacino. Okay, seriously, this is a real thing. This is a real thing. You can bring your whole family and pose for a picture with Al Pacino, not a cutout. He will be there with you, as if he was in your family. And he will be in your Christmas card. Probably for the rest of your life. Because what are you going to do with the dog with a hat after that? No. Al Pacino. Jews, we got you covered. We got a background for Jews. The whole... Seriously, he'll do a Jewy card thing. Atheists, if you're an atheist, he will pose for you. And the background will just be just a desolate nothing. Just sadness and despair. Just a big piece of concrete. That's the background. No, really, it's real.
Point out that the photography will take place on the 21st of October. That's next week during the live airing of Night of Too Many Stars.
Yeah, what else do you have? You got something else to do besides posing with Al Pacino? And congratulations.
And I can start the video here.
Pull your kid out of swimming or whatever that you got him doing and bring them to pose with Al Pacino, who your kids don't know who he is. But you should do this.
11.
Come on, this is massively cool.
12. 13.
Come on. It's Al Pacino. He'll smile for the picture.
14,000, 15,000.
He'll actually smile.
And it's against you and against you at the back at 24,000.
You get to say whatever you want to Al Pacino. Your daughter gets to say whatever she wants to Al Pacino.
Last chance then.
Can I bid?
Fair warning.
Because I never met Al Pacino. Is it against the rules? I'm bidding $25,000. I never met Al Pacino. I'm doing it. $25,000 on me. Come on, take it away from me. Take it away from me. 25 grand. Please take it away from me.
25.
Please.
Now, I'm selling
Somebody
it to you,
beat
sir.
Me. I don't have that much money. What?
I'm selling it to you. For 25,000.
It's Al Pacino. Jesus Christ, come on. He was in, well, he wasn't in Goodfellas, but he was in The Godfather. All 3 of them. 25 grand. Seriously.
At 25,000.
This isn't funny. You all talked about this before.
But I have just been
informed. That's a lot of money.
I can sell it to you each for $20,000.
You can get it for 20. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 20.
You can get it for 20 if you stand up now, because they'll do more than one. He's not a dick.
Where are you? There's one. Thank you. to you for 20 and selling to the two of you for 20 and 25. Thank you very much.
That is true. That is very true. Hey, everybody, please welcome the great Jeremy Anton. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The great Al Pacino. And the Guad family, Keith, Kathy, Jake, Phil, and Michaela.
Hey there, we're going to pose you. We're going to beautiful family portrait here. Hey, wait, watch the coffee. Watch
No, look what's going on back there. I'm ready to go into shake. Oh, no, you take a picture.
Hold that coffee. All right.
You can come right in the middle, right here, Al.
Al, how you doing? I'm Keith.
Keith,
That's my wife, Kathleen.
Hi, nice Kathleen. To meet you, Al.
That's Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Michaela and Jake.
Kayla, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Perfect. So you're going to squeeze in, get all nice and close. This is a family photo.
What about this?
I like it.
Look at you.
It's in effect.
Okay, here we go. All right, Mom, Dad, relax, move in a little bit. Everybody come in a little tight. Here we go. Big cheese on this. Al, this way. Al. This way.
He's just noticed this is live and there's a crowd here.
Everybody come a little tight. Kids, laugh it up a little bit. There you go.
Oh, that's nice. Don't get too close, kids.
Okay, we got it. Bye, everybody.
We don't know where Uncle Al has been. Beautiful. Oh, just wandered in off 11th Avenue. Al Pacino.
Whoa. Okay, sorry.
That's a beautiful thing that just happened.
You know, it's just it. My kids were.
Now they're just cheering. We don't know what the hell's going on.
I asked my kids to come with me, but they didn't want to.
Your kids won't do it?
No, they didn't want to do it.
I'll be your kid.
They started crying. I said they had to come.
I'll be Louis' kid. Here we go.
Okay, here, you want to wear the hat?
This is brought to us by, here. I'll just get down here.
I'll wear this one.
All right, I'll wear this one.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Little guy.
All right,
Thanks. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Look,
these were brought to us by Volkswagen, by the way, one of our generous sponsors. Thanks, Volkswagen.
Just look really,
Very
no
nice.
smiling, no smiling.
Right.
Look really serious.
I should put this.
Very serious.
come on, give a big smile.
He
no,
said
no
smile.
Come on. No smiles. Mean look, everybody. All right, we got it. Thank you, everybody.
Coming up, Katy Perry, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers. Let's do it.
I raped a little girl after I saw that, so please take it down.
Take it down. I can't control myself. That's
a little girl. Look at you being PC.
Really?
Well, it leads to the retard discussion that we have in front of us here. Let's take a
more
listen to
Jesse
this clip.
Ventura.
It's become known as the R word, retard or retarded. It can be discriminatory and cruel.
Today, young people across the country joined a campaign to stop the disparaging use of the word.
Spread the word to end the word. That's what they want.
Spread
It's a
the word
movement
to end
aimed
the
at
word.
mutual respect and human dignity. And people who know the hurt of the R word led the charge to get rid of it.
We're talking about human beings here.
Sophomore English class at Conifer High School. The assignment, write a personal narrative on a topic important to you.
Reggie wrote his paper on the R word.
Haircuts that look
Reggie
like Mo
Dickoff has
Howard.
autism. The R word is retard or retarded.
I feel it just demeans people with learning disabilities.
You gotta feel it.
Can you pause this for a second? Did fucking Dumbello write his dissertation in crayon?
Dumbello.
The R word is unpleasant
I don't know,
because you're
he's
retarded.
Italian.
Fair enough.
Dumbello.
First of all, I doubt that he was offended by the word. Of course not. I think somebody may have told him that this was going on, that he would be a part of it, and to stop chasing the pinwheel and look like this is important to you.
He doesn't understand what he's saying. He said, I don't like the R word, sushi.
Just demeans people with learning disabilities.
You gotta feel it.
So today, Reggie joined a movement to spread the word to end the word. Have people ever called you retarded, retard?
No. But I do hear people calling other people that word.
It's you.
And I never feel good heard when they say that.
You could have just stopped right there. And
Yes,
you don't feel
because
good with shitting your pants either.
they're hurting that person's feelings, so it made you sad. Does that mean that you have a say in what they fucking say?
What they say.
That's the thing is, like, nobody, I mean, I think probably one person in the last 12 years pointed at a retarded kid and said, "You fucking retard."
Yeah, hey, you
I'm
retard.
going to go ahead on a limb and say,
absolutely think that.
Pretty much it's almost never happened.
But I will look at Jim Norton after he says certain things and go, "You're retarded."
No. It's like I was on stage once and I was telling a story about a pony that bit my daughter. And my daughter was bitten by a pony, and I was so mad at this pony, and I said, "You fucking cunt pony." And some woman in the audience was like, and I'm like, "What's your problem?" And she's offended that I use the word cunt. Here's the thing that drives me crazy. A pony, a male pony, I guess, who cares, bit my daughter, and I called that pony a cunt. And she's trying to get in the middle of that.
Like it's
Like she's like, "I'm offended. You just called me a cunt." No, I didn't. I don't even know you, you fucking cunt. You stupid, retarded cunt. Now that you're in my sights, you're a cunt. But this has got nothing to do with you. You don't own that word. You just don't own it. I'm angry at a pony. I called it a cunt.
Did she really go?
I think I might be making it up. I got a face from a woman. I could see her looking at me, and I was like, it was all went on in my head, Anthony. Nobody ever
Belt her in the mouth.
I don't understand.
Very nice.
I don't understand people that get offended in comedy clubs.
Yeah, that's
you should know what
another
you're getting into when you walk into these places.
Anything might happen in there. Who the fuck knows?
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Hello. Nice to be here. How are you doing? Good. Good. Nice to be here. I'm broke. Anybody else broke? You ever get so broke that the bank starts charging you money for not having enough money? That's fucking broke, man. Bank called me up. They're like, "Hi, we're calling because you don't have enough money." I'm like, "I know." She's like, "Sir, you have insufficient funds." Well, that's a good way to put it, too. I agree with that. I find my funds to be grossly insufficient. Thanks for calling. Why are you mad at me? I don't understand what. How is this something I'm doing to you? She's like, "Sir, you only have $20. That's not enough. You can't only have $20. I'm like, "Look, I'm not being broke just to fuck with you. I just really don't have any money. I'm not trying to be a dick. My life is shitty." So they charged me. They charged me $15. That's how much it costs to only have $20. But here's the fucked up part. Now I only have $5. What did I pay the $15 for if I don't get to have the $20 that I paid to have? I paid the fucking money. Where's my $20? That's like going to the movies. You buy your ticket and they go, "Get the fuck out of here. Go home." But I paid for the movie. No, you paid for a ticket, motherfucker. You didn't pay for a movie. You ever have negative money? That's depressing, isn't it? You look at your bank account, negative $10. That's how much I have now. Negative 10. That means I don't even have no money now. I wish I did. I wish I didn't have anything. I wish I just had nothing, but I have less than that. I don't have none. I have not 10. I can't, if it's free, I can't fucking afford it. Somebody could come up to me, "Take this, it's free." Fuck, that costs nothing. I can't afford that. That's more than I have. I gotta raise $10 to be broke. That's where I'm at. That's not good. That's bad. Apparently some of you are in the same fucking position. How's your economy doing? Shit. No, I'm glad you appreciate that story. Not everybody appreciates that story. I told that story about a week ago in Orange County, California, and all these rich motherfuckers looking at me with their bow tans and their golf shirts and penny loafers. They're all looking at me like, well, yeah. Like, you were financially irresponsible, you had to pay the price. I don't frankly see what you're angry about. The bank has a right to accrue a fee, clearly. That's how different it is to be rich than it is to be poor, because when you're rich, the bank pays you for being rich. If you have a lot of money, they give you money because you have a lot of money. They say, you have so much money that we should give you some. Because you have a lot, you should have more. Here, take more money. Take this guy's 15, fuck him, you should have it. It makes perfect sense. He doesn't have enough, you have a lot. Fine, take it all, you motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. You ever get so broke it just becomes funny to you after a while? You go, Jesus Christ, I have no fucking money. Jesus. People call you, hi, we're going to turn off the... Yeah, fuck it, turn it off, man. Turn it off, I don't give a shit. When can you make a payment? I ain't paying anything. What am I going to fucking pay you with? I fucking sold the phone. I don't need it now. Damn it, man. This shit's brutal. I live in New York, too, and, man, you can't get along with no money in New York. You gotta live in these tiny places. I have this apartment, right? And we have this, okay, here's the toilet, right? I'm on the toilet. This is how small the apartment is. The tub is right here, like right next to the toilet. Then there's a wall, like right fucking here, like right, there's no, you get squeezed in. And here's the worst part. I have to put a foot in the tub to use this toilet because otherwise I gotta go like this. Who shits like this with their knees together? I'm pooping. No, you gotta fucking dig in. You gotta get into it. And in order to achieve this position, I have to put a foot in the tub. Now try putting a foot in the tub when your pants are at your ankles. You can't. They both want to go, right? So I have to take off the whole pant leg, which means I have to take a shoe off every time I take a shit. Every time. And sometimes that's okay, but a lot of times it fucking isn't okay. Sometimes I didn't plan effectively, and I'm 10 blocks from my house, and I've got to shit. You know when you can't run because you'll bounce it out, so you got to kind of glide, and you're going, come on! God damn it! Then you stop occasionally. Fuck! Come on, man! God. Okay, I'm gonna make it. And I always get to this point where, like, I'm gonna make it. I'm fucking fine. I'm fine. Mind over matter. I'm gonna make it. And then I see my house. I just see it. And my eyes tell the rest of me, fuck it, man. Let go. We're here. There's no need to hold on anymore. We've made it. Because my eyes are fucking retarded, and they don't know the difference between the outside and the inside of my house. So now I got like Olympic seconds to fucking get in my house and open the door to the bathroom, and I gotta take a fucking shoe off? Are you... I have shit my pants 13 times. I couldn't keep a straight face with that. All right. Oh, shut up. You better leave now. It doesn't get any better. Anyway. No, file, sorry, blah, blah. So anyway, no money. I guess I'm white trash officially, and white trash is a very funny expression to me because it's the only racial expression you can use, and no one gets offended. Nobody gives a shit when you say white trash. Nobody gets all quiet like, hey man, why are you talking like that? That's not cool. Nobody defends white trash. You can be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You go, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash piece of shit. Let's laugh at him because he's poor and he's starving to death. Fucking loser. He lives in a trailer because he can't afford a house. Let's go shit right in his face right now. That's why they're funny to us, because they're fucking poor. He wears stupid clothes because they're fucking free so he can eat. Ha fucking ha. Man, it's depressing in this country. You ever drive through whole towns where everybody's life is shit in the whole town? Everybody's just standing in front of their house like... Oh, man. This is a weird election, too. People got weird, man. I was driving through this town in upstate New York. This guy's standing there with a sign that says, honk if you love America. Now, I love America, but I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing, man? This is your day? You're gonna stand at this red light with this fucking sign? What is wrong with you? And he's looking at me because he's angry that I haven't honked yet. And now he's trying to intimidate me. He's like, fucking honk, motherfucker! Honk! And then I decide, you know what, I'm not honking. And you know why? Because fuck this guy, that's why. He doesn't get to decide this rule for the whole fucking intersection. Just because he's got a magic marker and no job, now I have to honk? Or otherwise I'm a fucking commie? Fuck him. What if I go up to him with a t-shirt that says, lick my balls if you love Jesus? Come on, man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. What are you, a Jew? Lick him!
You could do What's the Haps. You could do Man Tries to Bet Weed at Casino. Porn and... Yeah, we never did this. This is getting a bit on the old side.
What is going to be the what's going to be the little newsroom twist on it?
On the wheat thing?
He tried to use whatever.
Wait till you hear what this guy
trying
used
to
bet
make
with.
a bet that was a little unorthodox, but something like a pun about weed.
Well, what does he bet?
Oh, they'll make a pun like, oh, well, he was trying to win the pot by betting pot.
And he was.
That's the one.
They thought his bet was a little high.
High, ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Poker, save me a poke.
Wow.
He hoped that
21. What do we got?
He was in a gambling joint.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
I was going to say joint
He was
venture.
A joint venture.
He was hoping to win the pot with some.
He was hoping to be rolling in the dough after rolling marijuana cigarettes.
He had a bad river card.
Did you see that jerk?
Come on, get back on the roll. I'll jump in.
Look what I could do, guys. Hey, guys, look at me. All right, let's see what stupid pun they use. What?
All right, let's see what they say.
Okay, let's go.
Most of the time, criminals are out there committing crimes that are dangerous or even deadly.
That's right, but once in a while...
Stop! He wanted to gamble. He had some tokens.
Tokens? That was a weird. What a weird lead-in. What a weirdly general lead-in. Usually, criminals are doing violent things, like shooting people in the vagina. But this criminal is taking a different tactic.
With all the improvers in the room, why didn't we come up with Josh S. from Philly's line?
Oh, what was that?
He's a high roller.
Oh, a high roller. Oh, you used high? Very good.
Okay. That was too
Louis
high.
is high. River
Josh from fucking Philadelphia. You can suck my cock.
Fuck him in his asshole.
He's fucking hammered on the train.
Fucking hope his mom pisses on his teeth and then kicks him in the fucking balls.
Exactly, there's a pot pun.
I apologize. I didn't hear that, Lou.
Sorry.
I was waiting for Larry to say it.
I used to laugh a lot.
Right, but once in a while, police catch a bad guy doing something, well, stupid. This time our cameras are rolling when it
You think
happened.
he gave that look? Well,
stupid. And then I think she giggles. I think
And then they cut to R. Kelly.
Stupid's a funny word.
Can I tell you one of the greatest days for me was when I realized local news is the best comedy show on TV.
It is.
It was, what happened? What did I miss? What? What did I miss?
Something about his cock.
Yeah, another cock show.
Going into an R. Kelly show.
Like after they catch him doing something stupid, they just show something so vile like that, or beheading. Oh fuck! Fucking Paul Cooley and that fucking the girl he buried alive in Florida. You know, they're doing something stupid.
Stupid.
This toker didn't want to get a joker.
That's a good one.
That's terrible.
That's Liddy rules.
Pretty bad. There's
Liddy rules,
no
whack
jokers in the fucking car. You're really reaching now.
jokers.
It's
That's a good
over.
one.
It's when you dealt a joker.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
Old maid with your ugly cunt mom.
Asshole. You're a fucking asshole.
Go fish, then your mom's pussy comes
This time
up.
our cameras are
Smells
rolling.
like it.
When it happened, Steve Yoakum explains from inside the force.
On a downtown Fresno sidewalk, this man is being placed in handcuffs. But he didn't rob a store or assault someone.
We know what he didn't do.
What the fuck? This is the first crime that ever happened, though. Here's an odd story because, okay, let's list all the things he didn't do.
Yeah.
Didn't rob a store.
He didn't rape a child. It just gets really heinous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he didn't just fuck his mother.
He didn't sew a woman's child to her body and then rape them both.
He didn't gouge out the eyes of a Down syndrome man and jerk off into his mouth while he cried. But no, go back. I got a great improv that got messed up.
All righty, Jimmy, I'll do just that
just
for
a little
you.
bit.
Cue it up.
I got
He
this.
didn't rob a store or assault someone.
He robbed a pot store.
There's not even a button for that on this machine. There's not even a button being had for that.
Oh, God.
All right.
Actually, he did something else that left officers scratching their heads in amazement.
Tell us what he did! He gave him dandruff.
He gave him dandruff.
They were scratching their heads. Oh, wait.
Damn it.
He did the same thing to Ted Kennedy. And George Harrison.
George Harrison.
Tim H. from Columbus writes, the only chips this gambler had was a bag of Doritos.
Danny's line. Danny's got. Danny has a chip line.
I never made it.
Yeah. Danny had a chip line.
This was better.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm on a fucking roll. Let's get going.
They had to rehash.
Oh!
So stupid.
Their heads in amazement.
What happened?
Nothing, no.
Nothing at all happened? Why are you in handcuffs then?
Minutes earlier, inside the Casino One gambling establishment, the subject sat at a card game, and when it was time to place his bet, he put a large amount of marijuana right out on the table.
Marijuana. Can somebody look up how to say that exactly? I want to make sure I have that right. Marijuana.
Throw it out on the table as a bet. All right.
They're all a bunch of dopes.
He put a large amount of marijuana right out on the table.
Marijuana. I really want people to know what this is.
Know what we do?
Marijuana. It's marijuana.
Louis, we got to play it probably another 4 times before we get past this point of the story. You know that.
Yeah.
Put a large amount of marijuana.
Marijuana.
Don't you hate reporters?
Oh, I can't stand them.
I love them.
The thing is, when I hear that,
Marijuana.
I just picture him when they're editing the story and he's sitting with the editor who hates him. And when he gets to that marijuana, he goes, yeah, use that. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that take.
Sucks.
Yeah, that one you want?
You're going to stick with that one where I go marijuana. Let me try another one. Marijuana.
I'm going to say it again. 2, 1. Marijuana.
And then the one he does that's just marijuana. The editor's like, that's good. We should use that one.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
His bet. He put a large amount of marijuana right.
Marijuana.
Someone's saying, what is this, Steve doing the announcing?
Marijuana.
Yes, he had it in his clothes. The pockets of his pants.
Listen how he says clothes in this dumb promo.
Your clothes.
Jesus. No one uses the TH.
Thank you. That's what we tried to tell him yesterday.
TH is like the fucking appendix.
We all say like you're closing a door, a close.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's it.
It's your clothes.
Clothes. Clothes.
THS shit dick he is. He's a fucking shit dick.
Case clothes.
Ted G from South Dakota, and he spells it out nice too. When asked where he got the marijuana, and he writes it like that, the man said that he got it from a Negro.
Pardon my French. I'm gonna make his mother wish she never had him.
She never had him.
Terrible delivery.
Awful.
How does your wife get home?
We're going to try to get past the marijuana line here.
Place his bet, he put a large amount of marijuana right out on the table. For a moment, the dealer and other gamblers can't believe it. Then the man
Believe it.
decides.
What are you? Is you in the present tense now?
What the fuck is...
Wait a minute, go back, because was he in the present tense
a moment.
before?
Yeah.
The dealer and other gamblers can't believe it. Then the man decides he's bet too much pot. So he takes the bag away.
Oh, they got
and
to
simply spreads.
So he smokes his bet.
I think he was actually trying to go for a joke, but he didn't understand how
He's
to do
watching a video. So he goes, for a moment, they can't believe it.
Right.
Like he's narrating a video.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I just can't find it.
Bet
But
too much, but he hit pot.
Clothed
He said
circuit
he
television.
bet too much pot, which I think makes him think...
The pot joke.
Yeah, but the way it would have been, like, you put too much in the pot.
In the pot.
But he said he bet too much pot, which doesn't... It's a train wreck of a joke.
Of course
but
it
I think
is.
he's going for it there. That's the way he says pot.
So he takes the bag away and simply spreads out a handful of loose buds. Casino security said they couldn't believe their eyes as it all unfolded on surveillance video.
Really? They couldn't believe it?
Yeah, they probably said, there's a guy trying to bet pot. Let's just go get him.
I think...
Are my eyes working?
And all the...
Those were simpler times, I think. I just feel like we may be going back to that, by the way. But in a way, good, because when I read things like the foundations of capitalism are shattering, I'm like, maybe we need that. Maybe we need some time where we're walking around with a donkey with pots clanging on the sides.
You think that would just bring us back to reality?
Yeah, because everything is amazing right now, and nobody's happy. Like, in my lifetime, the changes in the world have been incredible. When I was a kid, we had a rotary phone. We had a phone that you had to stand next to, and you had to dial it.
Yes.
You realize how primitive... You're making sparks in a phone, and you actually would hate people with zeros in their numbers because it was more like, oh, this guy's got 2 zeros. Screw that guy. Why do I want to? And then if they called and you weren't home, the phone would just ring lonely by itself. And then if you wanted money, you had to go in the bank for when it was open for like 3 hours. You had to stay in line, write yourself a check like an idiot. And then when you ran out of money, you just go, well, I can't do any more things now.
Right.
I can't do any more things.
That's it, yeah.
That was it. And even if you had a credit card, the guy would go, ugh, and he'd bring out this whole shunk, and he'd write,
Yes.
you'd have to call the president to see if you had any money. And
It's all
put in
true,
a
kids. You had to call the president, yeah. It was ridiculous.
Yes.
Do you feel that we now, in the 21st century, we take technology for granted?
Well, yeah, because now we live in an amazing, amazing world, and it's wasted on the crappiest generation of just spoiled idiots that don't care, because this is what people are like now. They got their phone, and they're like, it won't... Give it a second. It's going to space. Can you give it a second to get back from space? Is the speed of light too slow for you? Yeah. I was on an airplane, and there was internet, high-speed internet on the airplane. That's the newest thing that I know exists. And I'm sitting on the plane, and they go, open up your laptop, you can go on the internet. And it's fast, and I'm watching YouTube clips. I'm in an airplane. And then it breaks down. And they apologize, the internet's not working. The guy next to me goes, this is bull. Like, how quickly the world owes him something he knew existed only 10 seconds ago.
Right.
And on planes, flying is the worst one, because people come back from flights and they tell you their story. And it's like a horror story. They act like their flight was like a cattle car in the 40s in Germany. That's how bad they make it sound.
Right.
They're like, it was the worst day of my life. First of all, we didn't board for 20 minutes.
And then we get on the plane, and they made us sit there on the runway for 40 minutes. We had to sit there. Oh, really? What happened next? Did you fly through the air incredibly like a bird? Did you partake in the miracle of human flight, you non-contributing zero? That you got to fly? You're flying! It's amazing. Everybody on every plane should just constantly be going, oh my God! Wow! Yes! You're flying. You're sitting in a chair in the sky.
Yes. Yeah, he's right. Now, Louis,
but it doesn't go back a lot, and it's not really. You know, here's the thing: people they say there's delays on flights.
Yeah.
Delays, really? New York to California in 5 hours. That used to take 30 years to do that, and a bunch of you would die on the way there and have a baby. You'd be a whole different group of people by the time you got there. Now you watch a movie and you take a dump and you're home.
Yeah. Nicer way to say it than that, but yeah.
No.
Now, Louis, before we go, we don't have much time, but I know that you have talked about your children before.
Yeah.
In your comedy, and you've said some rough, horrible things about your kids.
Yes.
How are you feeling now? How about the children?
Well, I blame myself more now because I'm an older father, and I've realized I don't have crappy kids.
Right.
I'm a crappy dad.
Oh, that's the good news.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm trying. Here's I make huge mistakes. Like I was telling my daughter. My daughter was asking me these questions once, and I'm just doing stuff. And, hey, Daddy, does the world go around the sun? I'm like, yeah. She goes, does it go in a square or a circle? I'm like, it's like an oval. She says, does the Earth go around the sun all the time? I'm like, yeah. She says, will it always go around the sun? And I go, well, yeah, not always, because at some point the sun's going to explode. I said this to a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I told her the sun's going to explode. She starts crying immediately, just bitter tears for the end of all humanity and life. And here's how I tried to save it. I go, honey, this isn't going to happen until you and everybody you know has been dead for a really long time. She didn't know any of those things. Now she knows all of those things.
Yeah.
She's going to die. Everyone she knows is going to die. They're going to be dead for a long time, and the sun's going to explode. And I'm proud of her how she took it, though. She was like, ugh. Guess I'll go play.
Yeah, shake that off.
Till I die.
Louis C.
Because, look, my mom just died. She just died. That's how it works. By the way, for you young people, here's how life goes. One of your parents is going to die, and the other one is just never going to fucking die. And guess what? It's not the one you wanted. Nope.
Where, like, people die, but then you stay. Yeah. And you're like, fuck, so I guess I always live? Right?
Right, because you have lived.
Yeah, and I keep missing it. Like, you know?
Yeah, but it's like,
so every time someone dies, I go, another one, man.
Right. So every time somebody dies, it's really about your survival. It's really just another sign that you're never going to die. I don't think that's narcissistic. It's just retarded. I'm pretty sure that's just, yo, he died and I'm here.
I think I could. Here's a good piece of trivia, and don't look it up.
Nope. Okay.
Here's a quiz question: Who is Johnson, Lyndon Baines Johnson's vice president after Kennedy was shot? Who became the vice president? Your mother's cunt.
Oh man,
it wasn't her.
It wasn't your mother. It was her cunt.
Her cunt was Wait a second. This is a history podcast.
Yeah. When he ran, he got somebody else, but he called out, Joan, I need your cunt to be my vice. He called her from Dallas. You know that famous picture of him on the plane? He called her right before that. I need your vagina to be my vice president.
All right, so let's start from the top. Mom, I'm so sorry that he said that.
Love it, or do you hate it?
No, but he's bothered me so much. When I was a kid, I was bullied, but I was bigger. I was bigger and I was bullied.
You're still bullied, even though you're bigger than
bullied by littler kids than me.
Oh no,
this way.
This is a flashback.
And I was bigger. I could beat the out of you.
and I saw a Korean Jesus. They had a Korean Jesus with the... Don't get mad. How else would I know? It was just what Korean Jesus. Ooh, whatever.
I don't get why there's an FCC that can make those rules. I don't understand it. It doesn't jibe with what I understand about America and the First Amendment. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, they're just words, right?
What?
They're just words.
Yeah, but you want to let me finish?
I mean, don't you feel a little bit like, I don't know. Don't you feel like you're special?
I did when I was a kid. I did.
Yeah, I still feel that way.
Well, when I was, you still feel like that. Yeah, I can see that. I see that.
Like any other, even a musician, even being a musician, and I'm there, what are you doing? Don't be a musician. That's a stupid thing to do for a living. But if it doesn't work out the way you wanted, you can look at these. You got these guys here. These guys. Okay. What are you talking about? Airplane one time, and a married couple came on. And they had been sat separately. There was some mistake. The woman, she's supposed to sit here. She comes up to me and she says, "Would you mind moving so I can sit with my husband?" And he's behind her. He's like... And I wanted to help him. But what am I going to say to his wife? Just, "No, I won't move." So I just got off the plane. I didn't go on the trip. And it took off and it hit the World Trade Center. So that was...
I remember you weren't of this world to me. You were like I just had never seen anybody that looks like you, or
I think I
talks
look
like
incredibly
you.
average.
You were like a alien who studied human behavior and got close but didn't quite get there.
Some Catholics believe that contraception is murder. They think if you wear a condom, if you stop a sperm from getting to an egg, you killed a possible baby. By that logic, I could say that any woman that won't fuck me is a murderer. Let me tell you, there's a bunch of murdering bitches out there.
Sex is weird, though. You know when you're having sex with somebody, you start to make those noises. You know those sexual noises? You ever feel weird about the noises you make during sex? You ever listen to yourself and go like, where the fuck did I pick that one up? What the hell was that? Because sometimes you make the oddest noises. You really get into it, you're like, woo! That'd be fun to make that noise with somebody that you're having sex with for the very first time, you know? After all the tension that built up to it, right at the moment of passion, you go, just to watch their face going, shit. Fuck, man, another one.
What is the best advice you can give for like a student and like attitude when you're doing that? Because you kind of say a big F you to a lot of people, and I like that.
You mean
like attitude when you're
what attitude?
when you're in the production, which you've done it all, and what's the best attitude to really give?
The best attitude in production is really really wanting to help a lot, really wanting to help whoever's show it is be really great. I think that's anybody who's doing any job, really. Should want that job to be done really well. I mean, this is a simple answer, but it's really true.
Yeah.
There's one person really usually that has an idea of how to do something, and everybody else should really want. I mean, it's such a rare and great gift to get a job in show business. It's very, very. It's not. You're not going to get one. I mean, statistically, you're not.
Because if you go to France, they just have no sympathy. No. But even if they're not in France, French people from France are that way.
Yeah.
I was in New York once, and these French people came up to me and asked me for directions, I guess. They just asked totally in French.
Right.
It was amazing. They didn't even do like a, how do you say, or something like that. They just walk up to me and one goes, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't speak French. And he's like, je le tété, le jeté, le pété, le poing. So I have mild racism. It's benign. It's not aggressive. It's not even negative racism. It's mild racism. I'll give you an example. Okay, like if I go to a pizza place I've never been to before, and it's run by 4 black women, I'll go like, See, it's very mild.
missed that. Yeah. You don't usually see that. 4 black women running a pizza place. Unless it's called 4 Black Girls Pizza or something like that. Like, that's the whole point of the place.
The thing is that Ellen is not a popular person. She's kind of a rotten, smelly, awful.
She sucked when I met her.
Is she not a nice lady?
Idiot. She's. I wish we were on XM so I could describe her completely.
Of course,
but I can't. I know people that work for her as writers, and she's dope and mean to people.
Oh, easy, Lou,
like
on the
that.
language.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's a spoil sport.
She's a real ninny.
She's a right rotter, isn't she?
Yeah. Yes, she's a right rotter.
Yeah, she's
yes, most definitely.
Was she a good stand-up in a day?
Yes, I think she was.
Is that okay to say?
She was a good stand-up. Okay.
She was fine. She was all right. I know she never made me laugh really, but because she's got that way about her.
Being a leather.
Well, no, not that one. Yeah, I don't. Who cares about that? But the fact that she has this sort of MO means that people pile it on.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, look at her working. She shouldn't be working. And whatever, that story. You know what? I've had a show where I had writers, and often I'd look at them and say, you guys stink, and I hate you. So the stories about how tough she is on the writers, that I take with a grain of salt because
I guess this was...
there's a natural, you got to crack the whip, and also there's a natural thing where the person who's on camera is taking the hits for bad jokes.
But would you do it in front of a live audience?
What's that?
Would you do it in front of a live audience?
Oh, no, never.
I think that's what the story was
really?
about. Yeah, she did a joke and it sucked, and she goes, "Why would you write that for me?" And she was dead serious.
Well, I don't know.
While they were in break.
Yeah, no, she sucks.
You had good writers on Lucky Louie, man.
Every one of them.
It was funny, man.